Well, this is interesting. Does this even work? I mean, I'm not dropping frames. Why shouldn't I? Only thing I hate about is the scuffed resolution. Uh, Someone is robbing me on my phone. Interesting messages. I'm just gonna write yes. Because that's all I write. Just yes. Uh, oh yeah, I don't see chat. Sucks not having a second monitor, doesn't it? Hmm. Wait, maybe I can like put this like in the corner of my phone. Hmm. Yeah. Uh, my plan is programming. Yes, programming. I mean, I once did programming stream, but I don't even remember on what I did. So I thought to myself, well, if I'm busy this week anyways, I'm not using my actual PC. Why don't I stream on my laptop that I use for university? I mean, it's a beast. So, I mean, I can stream. I mean, probably not games, maybe. But I have thought of making it that every Tuesday and Wednesday I will be streaming programming. Probably gonna also set that up on Twitch. Time-wise, I'm not really sure when. But we'll see. Oh great, now chat isn't connecting on my phone. Oh, never mind. Wait, this chatting. Okay, I'm gonna fucking remove this. I did not set up this. Well, the stream isn't really much planned in the beginning. I'm gonna be honest. So I'm gonna remove the stuff that I usually don't care on stream. Wait, I can only cancel. Oh, that's really weird. Also, why the resolution is so fucked? Well, let's just say my laptop monitor isn't 16 by 9, but rather 16 by 10. So yeah. Can I get rid of this? I mean, I don't really need that here. I already know commands. Uh, yeah, I think that's good enough. Dot. Why is this person bothering me? Wait, doesn't it show on Discord that I'm streaming? No, it does not. Huh, interesting. Burger. Oh wait, I still have to keep chat open on my phone. Bruh. Order. Uh, so yeah, programming. What am I programming? That is a good question. I'm programming uh, things from scratch because normally when you make things, you usually use some shit that other person has made and go with that. But I think that's kind of cheating. So I want to kind of kick myself in the butt by re-implementing things that already exist. And thus created something called Light SDK, which is just a small little library that wraps around a lot of things for easier usage. Also implements things like arrays, strings, iterators, memory allocation, things you know in C++. Currently, I'm working on implementing a wrapper around X11, the Windows system Linux uses. Because obviously I want to make this work on every machine with high priority on Linux. Anyways, let's get the road on the show. I mean, I would play something, but like music in the background, but I don't have any music right now active. And I don't mind sitting in the silence and talking about random shit. Or if you send some random shit to me that I can look into it. Oh shit. Anyways, let's go back to where I was last off. So last time I implemented, or rather made a wrapper around the window handle from X11. Yeah, that's a lot of code, gotta say. We're just creating a window and managing and some other shit. Mm, definitely one thing I need to do is fill out the event mask enumerate because I don't know what the mask is. That's the point of the mask. I think I can find it here somewhere. I scroll down. No. Or is it maybe in here? What do you mean no definition? Oh, I right-clicked on you, piece of shit. Oh yeah, this looks like... Oh, there we go. Let's put that on my other window. And I guess we just copy and paste. Or rather, type in. Oh wait, we have to follow my coding. Coding guide. What do you call it? Coding style. Yeah. Uppercase enumerates. That's what we do here. I have some really strange coding decisions that I do. Like I put static functions above constructors. Uh, mostly define everything in private. I rarely use protected because I think it kind of sucks. I mean, who the fuck uses protected? It's only like object-oriented programming. I mean, probably there are some use cases, but I haven't found them yet. Anyways, I'm just gonna copy this, so because I think using an enum is better than using uh, these fucking macros. Also having a type that's better fitting like here on the if event function of x11. I mean, how do you call it? Can you x11 or just 11 or just x? No, x is like Twitter with the guy selling you your fake money over there. Oh yeah, I'm making a lot of money by just using my graphics card. You know, there's something I just realized. You know how RAM prices have risen because of AI? Why haven't GPU prices risen? Because of crypto shit. Maybe it's not that big as AI. Wait, wasn't there like one time where like prices of GPUs was high because of literally that? I remember I read something about it on Reddit. Because obviously, as other crazy programmers do, they use Reddit for entertainment. Sometimes I doom scroll it if I have nothing better to do. It's kind of crazy that I really got late into Reddit in the first place. Like, I got like into Reddit in high school. I knew of its existence like a long time ago, but I never bothered to make an account. But I would say I was like food pressured because like everyone in my high school was using Reddit and I was like, oh shit, they're all using Reddit. Maybe I should too. And well, that's where we are. I have no contact with them, mostly. And I use Reddit on my own, for my own gain. That's mostly just looking at images. I don't even post shit there. Only shit I posted there was back when I was streaming a lot more than usual. And I started doing like, oh yeah, I'm streaming right now in the VTuber subreddit. Yeah, can you imagine that? Idiot posting on my VTuber subreddit, oh, I'm streaming. I mean, they allowed it. It's not like they did not allow it, but I didn't get an audience at all. I only got like some people joining me back and forth on these streams, but now pretty much dead. Who doesn't love being dead? I love being dead on this platform. Like, yeah, I know you have to get like shit on YouTube done and then you should like do streaming. That's what a lot of people like say. Like, you cannot start streaming and expect people to show up. Nah, I kind of learned that the hard way. Not gonna lie. I mean, even though I knew that people don't show up, it's just Twitch. Either get lucky and all of a sudden you have an audience, or you're just an unlucky motherfucker somewhere in the deep down bottom hole of shit that everyone expects to get views from. I mean, to be honest, it kind of making a mistake streaming programming because if you fucking look at the programming category, look, there are like a lot of people here. Like, I mean, also like 7 or 8 views, but still, holy shit. I mean, not even finding myself here. Wait, can I find myself? Should be here actually. Oh my god, why there's so many people on like this? I don't remember. Oh yeah, there. Look, there's me. Cringe nerd game programmer. Yeah, we do love Twitch. We do love Twitch. Oh yeah, how's OBS doing? I haven't checked. Yeah, fine. No, dropped frames. At least I'm not talking to nothing. I mean, I'm waiting for the moment that like some weird ass bot is gonna pop up and say like, oh, you should follow me. You should add me on Discord so I can get you some art. Nah, bro. I don't fucking care. I'm drawing my own shit if you haven't realized. Because I started like drawing in this specific style that I like, and I'm happy with it. People may say it's basic as fuck or looks like Microsoft Paint. I don't care. I love Microsoft Paint, and you should too. Alright, that's that. We have the whole. I mean, there more. No, these are just the masks. They should be like this. Hmm. Wait, does my phone actually turn off if I leave it like this? I might have to stick my charger into it. Anyways, we have that done. Actually, I just realized I haven't actually tested if this works. Oh, okay. It okay, there's something wrong in the other. Let me just compile. Okay, just compiling this works. That's already good. No, nothing to worry about there. You might also say that I'm going crazy of implementing a wrapper around X11 when it probably already exists. I mean, I can show you definitely. Like if I type in X11 C++ wrapper, like for example here, there's iShay320 who made a wrapper 3 years ago, and it's even header only. Wait, it's really just a header only? Yeah, it is just header only. Oh, really? Wait a minute, this doesn't look header. Oh, it's a wrapper. Ren. What? Okay, I don't even understand what this is. But you see, there are like a lot of people making like wrappers around X11, for example. I could have, for example, I think this one is even more X11. Yeah, I could have chosen this one, but I did not because I love challenging myself. Because I have that feeling that if you take a library that someone made, you have to like study it. You have to like go through the documentation, look at examples and shit. Why bother with that if you do what you think you can understand? And also you learn on the way. You can like flex, oh yeah, I know how to use X11. I mean, obviously X11 is a library itself, but gotta say, I'm not going to implement X11. That would be a little bit overboard. I mean, I could. It's just a protocol between a server and a client. Shit. I kinda understand that field, but not bothered. Alright, now that we have that done, I actually wanted to implement a wrapper around GLX, which is the OpenGL extension for a thing for X11. I mean, I already did some OpenGL stuff here, but I'm not really satisfied with how I approached it. So that's why also it says here third party AGLL. AGLL is a library that I made. It's a OpenGL loader. It allows me to load like OpenGL functions. I can show, like if you look at the header, it was just generated. It like outputs every single macro function which exists. Similar to kind of like how, what's it called? Glad? Yeah, it works similar to Glad. I would even say I kind of copied Glad. But I mean, how to like get the functions was from Kronos wiki. People that are responsible for holding the specification of OpenGL. So I copied it from there, which I think is copyable? Question mark. And I mean obvious other shit that I know of. Anyways, where is the... Ah, here it is. So this is the OpenGL library of my stupid project that I have here. There's even X11 part. But that's not going to bother me. Because I probably have to create this from scratch. Or maybe do I include GLX in the X11 because it technically is part of X11 and not, but it's also an extension. Too many questions. I like at least have to get the documentation of GLX out. GLX docs. ToxGL. Maybe that. I don't even heard of this. What is that? Um, please dark mode. Thank you. Oh damn. Ooh, this is fancy. It's like, wait, what? What? How does this work? Oh, fucking flashbanged. Oh, okay. But it only documents OpenGL, not GLX. But that's actually a pretty good website, not gonna lie. I think there was like a PDF that I saw. Yeah, this one. Yes, you're gonna read through a PDF from 2005. You are skipping directly to part 2. I'm not even gonna bother reading the overview. Uh, let's see. OpenGL engine, rendering context. Drawable. It provides two robots, windows, and pix maps. I think pix maps is the thing that X11 uses for bitmaps. Uh, using rendering context. Most OpenGL stays small, easy to get using the GL get commands. Okay, that's basically how GL works. Multiple threads. Oh, does what does it say about threading though? I have no idea. Allowing the lock display, not lock display. The locking it's clearly we have a thread safe version of it. Library provided. We do love some threading. Okay, these are errors that did get shut up me. Yes, I love errors. And here we go. Initialization. GLX Cray extension requires the display pointer and outputs. I think that looks like an output. Pulse is returned into actions and it's not present. Arrow base is used to return the value of the first arrow code, and event base is used to return the value of the first event code. Event code? Wait, is this like... No, this is errors. Oh, is it this one? It can only show... It can only show one event. Wow, that's epic. Okay, basically this function allows me to check if GLX is even there. But you know, that's another thing now. Do I want to implement it even in like... you know what? I think I'm actually gonna also implement it in here. You know, we're gonna create an option. We're gonna call it... I can type... Gonna call it option GLX. Enable GLX support. And default value is Linux. Oh wait, I think I can just... Yeah, because it's dependent on X11 and that is the key OpenGL. Open code with incorrect number of arguments. Huh? What do you mean incorrect? I cannot concat two booleans? Or do I have to use like this expression? When passing, there is no undetermined variable reference. Really? What? What? I want like to... Oh wait, maybe it's like wanting this. No. Okay, it's CMake option default add. Okay, I mean that works too. Provides a boolean option that the user can optionally select. If not, should have boolean default value if I reset the normal cache value, then the normal policy. CMake project model will have values can optional and CMake script mod. Set the option when what's condition. No, this didn't help me shit. Generate an expression for default option. Oh, can I use a generated expression? Not gonna lie, I've never used generated expression of CMake. Would they even fucking work? Mm. General expressions are related to the input system generates periodic information specific to each click operation. They have a form dollar less equal. Another got so many properties. Okay, and how does it work? What's like the syntax? Here we go. Mhm. If condition, you write in the condition there, then you get true or false here. Wait, does it have to be a string? Can it also be like uh hmm hmm oh, there is like and oh damn, there's like a lot of like some examples. Hmm, doesn't seem like hmm, but maybe using this one. I think this should work. So it's basically that. Okay, I'm just gonna put this. Okay, why did that? Oh shit, pressing too many buttons. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this. Dollar if. And then we have on, off. The fuck? Hmm. Did I do something wrong? Ah, fuck you, man. Just gonna do it like this. Set uh, enable glx. Oh, wait, I think default enable glx. And then we have the usual option open GL and option glx, and then I can just default glx. I can type on and on. Wow, that's cool. Thanks. The fuck? Mm, maybe I'm not going to. Yeah, maybe I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm gonna do something else in here. Wait, let me actually put this in here. Yeah, and then we do if if OpenGL is a neighbor. Also find I think you can even like look for it. I think it's called glx. Ah, there we go. Found component glx. Yeah, it does work. I think there's even like, I think it's out like that. I think I have to use this one. Oh shit. I've never used these interface things. Maybe I should. I remember there being like documentation about OMG when it comes to CMake. Yeah, there we go. This is what I need. Target link libraries. Project name X11. Make it public. I think I can just type in this. Should work. Yeah, I think so too. Think that should work. Do the check. Now we can go into display. And then if option OpenGL, we include GLX. Oh, it's not defined. Oh, because I'm not including the system header. Yeah, no, that looks different. Wait, does it actually import? Oh, it does import GL. No, I don't care. I don't mind this. Well, it is time to make some GL. Of course, I'm gonna find this. This is gonna work. Now we can go back to the documentation where we have this one. Now I'm gonna name it. I think I'm actually just gonna call it GL query extension. Yeah. Also bool GL query extension int error int event base, was it? Yeah. And I mean, this doesn't really modify the internal display, so I can make it as const. Now we go here. We do the same here, just to check if we're building with OpenGL in mind, because we don't want errors, do we? Well, maybe me. Who knows? And now for peak programming, we have GLX query extension. If I can actually type it. Handle. Oh, it's B. Oh no, that's strange. In the header file, it's named differently. Huh. Odd. Well, that's that. Oh yeah, we didn't do the equals true string false. This might be actually stupid now that I think about it. Quite use this pattern. Actually, I might just replace it with nothing. Yes, I want to replace that. I mean, it's obviously true as one and right? Yeah, it's true stat and false stat. So we do expect to see that. Alright. Not going to use it yet. For GL query version. And then we have major and minor. I guess also cons, because still we're not like requesting any changes to the display. I mean, I think these functions can be called without modifying. Also, using the fucking pointer return pattern in C++ is definitely something, gotta say. There's a lot of query things now that I look at it. Oh look, there's also a different naming scheme there. Interesting. But I'm gonna follow what the Chronos registry is offering me. But I think this returns the version of GLX and not GL. No, this one is GL query extension returns a pointer to a string describing which GLX extension is supported on the connection. String is zero terminated and contains a space-separated list of extension names. Extension names themselves do not contain spaces. There are no extensions to a GLX, then the empty string is returned. So it's basically a string that is separated by space, but the content of the string has no space included, so it doesn't get fucked. I guess I have to split that. Guess it's an array. Also, yes, I love typing in the full path to my classes. Might a little bit weird, but that's how I work. I mean, I don't know why there's a string. I think I could just type this for extensions. Also, I have to include the array as. And also, now thinking about it, I also might have to add code to the string class that allows me to split characters and have them into an array. Yeah, I might even do that now. Oh boy. We do love the fucking implementing string. I don't know why it's so weird coded. Hello. Hi, hi. Ella? Is this Visual Studio? Yeah, that's Visual Studio Code. I program in that. I mean, I'm on Linux. I cannot even use Visual Studio. Unless I use Wine. or I use a virtual machine because I'm using Linux. I am a hacker, yeah. I'm definitely a hacker. You see, I have like the whole terminal shit and everything. Yeah, I'm a hacker. I can hack into your computer by just typing in. Wait, does, can you hack my Twitch ID? I think that would be too risky, especially if I'm already streaming to it, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, let me live stream how I hack a person's Twitch ID on Twitch itself. That wouldn't cause any problems at all. No. Uh, wait, what was my plan? Ah, yeah, adding functionality to this. Do you hack Discord? Uh, no, I use Vencord. I mean, does this count as hacking? I don't know. I mean, I kinda am hacking with Vencord because I can do a lot of stuff with it. And it's also breaking TOS. Well, I don't hack users, if that's your question. I only hack the client. My own client, that is. Yes, that's how hacking works. You hack yourself and show to people, oh, look, mom, I hacked myself. That's how hacking works, doesn't it? So there was selling old Discord accounts. I mean, to be honest, I don't really want to use Discord anymore because of all the shit that is happening. But hey, who's there to blame? Can't do anything about it. Separator. Midu, what do you mostly hack? Ethical hacker or non-ethical one? I'm the one who hacks libraries to make my own bidding. I make my own shit. I don't use the shit of others. I guess I would call this as hacking. I mean, no, it's not hacking because I'm actually not using the other libraries in this case. Hmm. And to be honest, I don't think I would call myself a hacker. I mean, I have not hacked anything. Also, I do not see the interest of hacking anything at all. So no, I have not hacked. Hack one specific country nuclear program. Ah, yeah, I'm gonna hack the mm, I'm gonna hack the African nuclear program to send a nuke to to the South Pole. Yeah, I'm gonna send a nuke from Africa to the South Pole. Why? I don't know. That's just what went into my mind. To be honest, I don't even know why I just said that. I also just realized I need some way of counting characters. Let's go. Let's go. Uh, static. Need size type. That. Yeah, African would be easy to hack since their technology is from. Oh god. Oh, you know what you should hack? You should hack uh, the African water system. Give them more water. Take down the Nestle contraptions in which they steal water. Uh, okay, how the fuck do I implement this? That's a good question. I think I already know. Adobe counting. You're furry as well? What, you think I'm not a furry? With someone having the name as Night the Fox and having a furry-like profile picture? I mean, obviously I'm a furry, and also isn't like any IT person you meet a furry? Like, oh yeah, I do programming. First question comes, are you a furry? It's like a rule of thumb. We all know that all furries are IT people, even those you think you disagree that are not furries. There are in secret furries. You just don't know. They either are shy about it or think it's cringe to reveal themselves that they are furries. It's how it works in the real world, my man. Yeah, you're a fox as well. Oh. I mean, fox is a pretty common species that is used for representing yourself as a furry. So, was quite expecting it as an answer. You're a furry as well, are you? Well, your profile picture doesn't really tell me that you are part of the furry community. I have made my own reference sheet. Oh well, that's at least a plus. I mean, I have also done them, but they mostly look like I have recolored something. Not on Twitch account, it's on my Discord. Yeah, of course. You don't want to reveal yourself on Twitch that you are furry. Yeah, understandable. I would also, I mean, at first I also was really shy about telling people that I'm a furry, but then I was like, I don't really care. So then I just went and openly admitted that I'm a furry. To be general, yeah, I guess that works too. I mean, you kind of admitted now that you're a furry, so I don't really have anything to say against. Hmm. I just realized I just implemented it for one character and not a string. Oh, Melody. I guess it's time to create a second function. I even have my first set, you made it yourself. Oh, damn. Okay, crazy. I mean, I don't even have the money to like make one or buy one. I mean, buying is already off the course. I definitely don't have that money. Damn. Crazy. Okay. Called search. How the fuck am I gonna implement this one? So how long have you been a furry? And what started it? That's like always the good question to ask. What started you becoming a furry? A lot of people say some interesting things. Like they got into furry because of like that one Disney Robin Hood animation. Because they saw that Fox Girl. Some say Zootopia or other means that I don't think I can say, called E something, you know, or maybe the 34, that also works. Wait, what the fuck am I? Hmm. I just realized I have not made a function for comparing strings. Hmm. Well, it's time to do that. I mean, if you have the money, you can kind of get it. But I definitely don't have the money. I mean, they're pretty, probably some cheap ones. I can imagine. I mean, I don't know where to even look at. Also, like, being a furry in Germany is also like a completely different story in the first place. So that's out of the boat. Yeah, obviously you start small and then you get big. You don't really start off, oh yeah, I'm a furry now. What should I do first? Oh yeah, let me get a fursuit. Oh shit, it's fucking expensive as fuck. Well, time to sell my liver. I can imagine someone thinking like that. Like they badly want a fursuit. Like really. Like their whole life depends on it. They want a fursuit. Well, I mean, thanks for the thought, but I mean, I don't think I'm on that level yet. I mean, I have something in mind, but I don't even have a reference sheet for that yet, so I'm still making on that. But thanks for the help, but I think your guide might not help in my case. Yeah, of course, the partial suit thing works too. You just start off with just hands and head or tail. And I mean, to be honest, I think I would be even satisfied if it just was partial. I don't think having like the full suit. I mean, yeah, of course, it would be cool to have it, but I think I would be also happy just partial. I think my minimum would be like head and tail. That's it. I guess paws, yeah, but like head and tail. I mean, head for sure. I mean, you cannot go with that. I can make you a reference sheet if you want. Nah, I would rather do it myself. But thanks. I also draw. Not perfect, but I have some talent if I like try. And I also want to learn actual drawing. So maybe that's a good start. Start drawing furry shit and then sell it sell it online. Yeah, the not safe for work career of myself is slowly coming to fruition. Jesus Christ. We do love the not safe for work, do we? Now how the fuck did yeah, does not equal that. Why did you put a 4 there? And obviously this has to be true then. But yeah, I will probably make once a fursuit like reference, maybe, and then see if I can find someone nearby, at least. But it's nothing that I'm currently like looking for. I mean, yeah, I have it obviously somewhere in my back of the head, but nah, not now. Hmm. But yeah, it will eventually come. Interesting conversation, not gonna lie. Course. I know many people how to draw, but when it's about drawing it, true. I mean, obviously, I can go the path of like uh, finding someone and drawing it for me, but I would rather do it myself because it's free. You don't have to pay yourself to draw something. I mean, yeah, of course it's difficult and not easy, but I do have the talent of drawing. I just have to use it. Mm, I think I can use this. Uh, mm, I can show you my reference sheet. You can rate it. I mean, sure, you can send it like in a temporal link. I'm not accepting Discord friend requests, by the way. I mean, if you have like a link to Insta, no, I mean, just a link to it if you have it. I would rather not share any information on social platforms. Sorry. No, it's not about hacking, it's just, I mean, I don't really use socials that much either. I only use it for my personal, not for other things. And also, I don't worry about you hacking me. You're not giving out red flags, which most people would give. I will be your personal artist. I only accept free. That's all I'm saying. even if you're an honest person, free, no money, $0. Like what about euros? No, I mean like all, like no money. I only, as I said, I accept no money. That's the only thing I accept. Money, nah. N- that's only what I decide on. Yeah, I mean you're probably making some. Are you actually making? Because that's like something I want to ask. Because I realized that you're some kind of artist. Like, how much do you make? I mean, if it's okay to ask, because I know some people who get like a little bit. Holy shit, $100. I mean, okay, this got me now intrigued. If you like, can send me some example reference sheets you have made for some clients that are public, because I really want to see why you're charging $100 for just a reference sheet. If you have any. No, I'm not saying it expensive. I I just want to see if it's actually worth 100. I mean, there are some reference sheets where I would say like, wow, whoever drew this had to be paid big. Like there are some really good reference sheets, and I kind of understand if some reference sheets are actually $100. I'm just gonna see and analyze to see if that fits your criteria. I mean, you said you have Instagram, don't you post it like on Instagram and shit? I mean, I could look on your Instagram, but not like DM-wise. You can share me your Insta name and I can look you up. Oh, well, I mean, one thing you can also do is just go to a website that has like some kind of file upload, like temporarily. Send me the link and I'll look at it. This is your Insta. All right. You can let me know. Yeah, I'm looking right now. Where is the search? I don't use Instagram that much, to be honest. I I only use it for people sharing uh things. Ellie, I mean, you probably have some drawings on there, so I can probably judge you just from the drawing. Ah, there we go. Oh, you have nothing. Okay, I expected at least one image. You, you're just gonna post something. Oh my god, that's something I would see right now. I mean, as said, you can just, I mean, I don't know, there's probably some website you can find it. Here, I can probably find it for you now. Uh, temp image upload. Look, there are like a lot of like web pages you can visit like for temporarily uploading an image. I'm posting. That's why I never took interest. Oh, I see. Oh, there's nothing yet there. I mean, I'm not forcing you posting it on Instagram, by the way. That's your doing. I just told you where you can like upload the image. But damn, going as far as uploading it to Instagram is also one hell of a way. Not gonna lie. Hmm. What did I want to do? Ah, yes. Hmm. I think I might even have to do this. Hmm. You know what? I don't really care right now for this. I'm just gonna use separator itself. Data. If I can write, that is. Okay, this should work. Now we can uh, allocate an array. Container t string. Hmm, strange. Don't I have like. I do have to allocate. Count. Have you posted it? Wait, am I hearing myself? Oh no, wait, my phone is muted. Let's see. God damn it. You have one follower. Who the fuck is that person? Morgan Sweet. And he's posting Twitch clips on his Instagram. Oh, he's pretty active. It's kind of interesting that he's the only follower. Wait, my window is too small. I have posted. You have. Can't imagine, bro. Oh, fuck. Fucking. Can I zoom in? Bro, I fucking hate Instagram. Let's see. We have a rabbit. Fox, I assume. Generic anime girl. Gonna lie, this image looks like uh what do you call it? The what's it called? Like those things you like draw on. Oh, this is like the sketch and then hmm, interesting, interesting. I have a question. Is the first image AI? Because I see a lot of typical AI things. Also, to be honest, charging $100 for this? Nah, that's not $100, bro. I wouldn't say that's a $100 for the ref sheet you just posted. I would maybe give you $2 for that, not more. Sorry, but that's my truth. Hmm. Also, the other images gave me some red flags about you, now that I saw it. Well, I have just one thing to say. It's a pretty easy answer. I'm not interested. Go fucking scam someone else. Buh, 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 buh. Welcome, Kumi. Hi, welcome. Welcome to my stream. Also, let me get rid of this guy. Thank you. Hi, what's up? What you doing? Well, can't you see I'm making shit? I'm programming, because I'm the programmer. That's what I'm doing. Well, you see, a lot of people reinvent the wheel. Like they say, okay, take my wheel and do with it whatever you fuck you want. But I'm saying, nah, I don't take your wheel. I'm gonna make my own wheel and it's gonna be better than yours. That's basically what I'm doing. So yeah, I am reinventing the wheel. Basically, that's what I'm coding. Most things you see here is already have been coded. So are you wheels happy? Oh my god, I totally forgot about that game, not gonna lie. Yeah, I think. I mean, depends. I mean, if you don't see any errors in your code, I guess my wheels are happy then, I suppose. Uh, so yeah, I like finish with Helldivers or something, or are you still Helldiving? Yeah, we're done. And I checked if anyone that I care about is live. And like someone is. Yeah, so Yeah, you know, I'm currently not at the usual space. You could probably imagine. I mean, you can probably already hear it from my microphone, as well as that I'm not using Windows. I'm using Linux. Yeah, yeah, the microphone of the laptop, you know. So I thought to myself, well, because I'm away from my usual spot, I mean, I have the power to stream on this laptop that I'm using right now. So I thought to myself, well, what if I stream me programming? I mean, obviously, it's not interesting for everyone, but I just don't want to be programming. I also want it to be like programming and just chatting. So basically, I do my thing here. You can, like, I don't know, blame me for things I'm doing, but mostly I just want to chat. That's all. And I'm just waiting for people to join chat. Well, you know me. Like nobody fucking joins, and you know what to that? I don't fucking care. If I'm gonna stream to zero viewers, I don't care. At least I'm streaming. My motivation of streaming was not the viewership or fame. It was rather that I'm sharing content. So, if you have something interesting to talk about, also, if you want, I can put on some background music because I actually have not planned anything. I mean, if you literally look at my OBS scene, it's literally just my microphone and display capture. I'm displaying my whole screen because I have nothing to hide on this computer. There are no secret documents about my private life or anything. I even have like, oh shit, I just realized I have to turn on the light. And my browser is completely like you cannot see my history. Like you only see my history of what I just looked up. You cannot like see my bookmarks or anything like that. And I got flashbanged again. Wait, let me actually turn on the light. It's fucking dark in this room here. Let me put on my headphones. So yeah, basically I want to stream every Tuesday and Wednesday. This. So programming and just chatting. Literally that's just what I want to stream on these days. Of course, if I have the time. Every time on, I don't know, I have to think of when I'm gonna start streaming on Tuesday and Wednesday. But yeah, I won't game. I mean, I could, but I don't think there are any games that I can play on my laptop without emulation. Also, I don't have a second screen. That's why I'm using my phone for viewing chat. So I have my phone on my left to read chat. So yeah, that's basically my plan right now. So it's like 2 days streaming of programming, and then I don't know, on weekend I play something. When is random on weekend, but definitely I'm trying to keep on schedule to be somewhere on Tuesday and Wednesday programming. So yeah, that's my plan. Anyways, back to what I was doing here. That is splitting a string. Wait, does this? It does. Hmm. Why does it say A? Hmm. I see. Wait, let me actually think about this. So I want to split text by character and have them like in a list. How would I do that? I mean, if we use like node, split like characters, works like the way of, oh, when I can like type first. Works like this. So basically I have a string with a separator, and if I type in split with the character I want to separate, I get like the parts of the text in a list. Now, how the fuck do I implement that? Hmm. That is a good question. Hmm. How do I split a string? Well, that's basically that. And an array is that. Hmm. No, it's really not. There are two, but I got three items. So split always is something plus one. Except if split is one item or count as one zero. Yeah, I need to add a case, but count as zero. Because maybe there isn't. What doesn't this do with? Oh, it just returns the string in a list. Hmm. Sure, I can make that happen too. Like that. Wait, maybe I can. Wait, I have an idea. This should technically be one item because hmm, this should technically be one item, and it's also copying, which is good. Oh shit. Hmm. Well, I gotta see how this works. I think that's actually how it should work. Probably have to test it. Uh, hmm. Now, how am I gonna make that happen? Hmm. Hmm. I think I'm gonna leave it here for now. Because I don't really know what should this do. Guess I go back to this implementing glx in screen. We get extensions from glx query extension string. and then the screen. This returns a string. Hmm. Wait, I can just do this, can I? Yeah, that works. And then I just do, huh, magic. All right, now that we had that done, let's look at this document. That is probably gonna light theme jump scare you. Mhm. Okay, I just did that. Get client string returns a pointer to a static zero automated string describing some aspect of the client library. Pass our values for names, our vendor, version, and extensions. Interesting. Well, probably just can copy this. GL get client string and name. And it's const because it is not modifying. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to open. So we copy that because we love copy pasting and programming. It's client string. And I think we can just call this get client string. Yeah, I think I could just call it that because it's a const string. So it should not modify or move the data around. I guess I can create functions that get these values. What do we have? We have a vendor. Why do I open this shit up every time? GL get client vendor. I think I'm just gonna call it like that. Then we have version. GL get client version. And last up, get client extensions. I think it was extensions. Yes, it was. Wait a minute. Extensions, what the fuck is the purpose of extensions if I already can query extensions? Oh, because the one requires a screen and the other one requires. Actually, you know what? I think I'm actually gonna expose it as a string rather than an array. Yeah, I think this is better. So it was quite useless implementing a split function, or rather not implementing the split function. Uh, vendor, vendor, and then we can just get lines. What the fuck did I just? Whoopsie doopsie. GLX vendor. That should work. Display get client version. And then we do the same thing. Instead of GLX vendor, it's version. I mean, I don't even know what this function returns. We might check it out in a testing environment. Uh, But I do wonder what these result. And do we actually need like, I mean, from the looks of it, we don't even need like context of OpenGL. Like we can directly call them. Okay, this OBS window is quite getting on my nerves. Mm, both main. And the format of the extension string is the same as query extension string. Oh yeah, obviously. I fucking knew it. The version string is laid out as follows: major, minor version, space, vendor specific information. Both major and minor versions of the version are variety linked. The vendor specific information is optional. However, if it's present, the format and contents are implementation specific. Okay, what's the difference with that? jQuery server string returns a pointer to a static seed. Like I said, the possibilities and name of format string are same for. Oh, so there are variants for server and client. Interesting. I guess I could just copy this and do this. But then also add like the screen variable because that's what is required by the function. Alright, time to implement this. Oh shit, I copied the wrong thing. Oh no, my code is broken. I am going to fucking die. Holy shit though. Oh, I just thought of. Wait, is it glx get server? Huh? Oh, it's query. Query server string and display screen and the name of your mama in the box. Gordon Freeman, is that you? What cat? I still have nightmares about that weird cat. I just realized I have not the parameter in here. No, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Holy shit. I love writing my own code and wondering why it does not work. Because it's my fault. That's one of the 10 rules of programming. If something is wrong, it's your fault. It's never the provider's fault. Same rule applies to Linux. You fuck up, it's your fault. Well, unless a package gets compromised. Didn't like a Linux package got compromised? I remember I watched something about it. There was a package like exposed. Configuration management. A glxfb config describes the format type and size of the color buffers and ancillary buffers for a glx drawable. And then X visual. And these are the attributes I can provide. No? Oh, number. I was like, what no? What do you mean no? But it's oh god, I'm fucking stupid. Can't fucking read, which makes sense. Hmm. I have some weird ass notification on my phone. Oh yeah, let me actually test the code. Let's see if it compiles. The fuck? What do you mean? No matching function for allocate. Translation of much of it's been requested here. Array candidate no couldn't prepare template argument A. Really? Is that so? What if I do this? You still complain. Can I initialize a variable of type string with an value? Oh, obviously it has to be this one. I'm stupid. Template. Use template keyword to treat allocate as a dependent. Fix available. Insert template. Wait, does that work? That's really strange. But hey, it works. That's a really odd way of. Hmm. Oh well. Anyway, now let's go to our testing ground. Hmm. Do I have. Does the X11 shit get. No, it does not. Wait, no, that's the wrong code. Oh yeah, here it does. Hmm. Couldn't I technically just do this? Project name X11. Hmm. Oh yeah, my test is grinding on my muffins. Anyway, let's test this out. Wait, this should compile now. No. What the fuck? Fuck you want? Hmm. Uh, what the hell is this? Can I like comment this out for a moment? Hmm. Where the fuck is close? Bro. Void close. Override. Cool. Does this work now? Return true. Undefined reference to. What the fuck you want from me? Wait, if I just leave this out. Okay, where the fuck is my test? I'm just gonna leave this out. Yeah, this works now. Okay, let's see. We now include our code. Display. Now we can have a display. And all of these functions. Wow, that's a lot. But I'm doing interested in what these actually output. They actually output something. Like vendor. What does this output? Wait, let me fucking hate writing the same code every single time. It's gonna create a macro. Vendor. Oh shit. Display get client version and display get client establishments. Do we wonder what that results in? Or does it even result in anything? Oh, it does. And to be honest, I don't understand a single thing what is mentioned here. Oh, okay, so client version does actually return the version glx. Interesting. But I do wonder the other things that get returned. Hmm. Fascinating. So this is basically what I'm available on my computer. And yeah, it is split by space. Mesa project and SGI. That's the vendor. I wonder what that has some, because that looks like a pretty common name. Okay, there isn't much information about this. Oh wait, let me do this thing. I see, it's presumably picking my integrated graphic card and not my actual graphics card. Because I have a 5060 on this. Or maybe the moment I create a context it will. Well, we have to see. In the meantime, I drink something. And also add new sources to project name main. If I can write, that is. Yeah, now you're bitching, I know. Oh no, that fucking stupid ass. think I'm actually gonna make a new folder. You know, to make it a little bit structured. Because we need the headers. It's obviously important. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna like separate them. If I can write that is because normally context would be the next thing to do. Let's look this up more. Grayscale. Okay, I can get the config. As there's this may not be possible to allocate the people for save given by to get a list of only content available on a specific screen. Call returns an array of real configs. The number of elements in the array is returned in n elements. Choose fb config to get the exact configs that measure a list of attributes specified attributes in the table above. Number of elements is array elements. So basically this one finds the next best configuration and this one like tells him, okay, I want this and that and that. Wait, what can you actually provide here? Stereo. What is stereo? Like 3D stereo? I know what double buffer is. To be honest, I have no fucking clue what the others are. But I think I have to implement this one. I don't even know what FB stands for. Fuck you, OBS. Oh wait. Not a single frame dropped. Who would have thought? Now that we have that, it's time to implement it. And I think I can actually use an array this time. So we're gonna use an array of glx fb config. What's it called? gl get fb configs. Yes. Oh, obviously we need the screen. We need the screen to scream as loud as possible, which I cannot because there are people nearby. That's why I'm talking so quietly. Oh yeah, count. Guess I'm gonna put it on default. If I can type in get fb configs. If I can type. So display screen and the count. Oh yeah, obviously I have to get the return value. glx config country. configs. Now, there is a really good question. Are these configs allocated? Like, I have to look. That's how I the car returns on rail. But yeah, the question is the array allocated? Hmm. Uh, use x3 to free the memory returned by glx. Choose fb config. Wait, does choose also return a config? I assume I have to free it. Obviously makes sense. If I don't have to free it, it would be constant. So yeah, I have to copy this. Now, how the fuck do I copy this? Wait, I have an idea. If I can type, that is. Thankfully, I have made a feature to copy. Well, what was it? Allocate count. Yeah, exactly that. Well, that's one long line for just allocating memory. So basically what I can do. Oh wait, I think I even have copy, don't I? Yeah. C and C count, which means it will copy the content of that. And then I can call x3c to get rid of that. And I can return configs count. And I have to cast it into size. Obviously, because you have to respect the sign of the number in C++ or C. Oh no, you cannot mix unsigned and signed numbers. No. You cannot turn minus 127 into 255. Nah, you first have to cast it. And then you can use it. Jesus fucking Christ, I love fucking coding. Hmm. Hmm. I wonder. Are there like default values for these? Oh, there is. Hmm. Don't care. Maybe if I... Hmm. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually gonna make it. I'm going to make a header. That is called attributes. And we go here, make that. Then we do the normal shit. Usually do. Then we do the namespace. Oh, I accidentally closed Visual Studio. Nice. Oh no, I did not close it. I moved it to the 7th tag. How the fuck did I do that? Oh, I pressed the I pressed the Copilot button, which acts as the Windows key, obviously. Who would have thought? Hmm. Now what? Wait, what the fuck did I want to do? Oh yeah, the GLX attributes. Obviously, we have to include GLX. Or do we? Do we have to? Yeah, I would say we have to. Render type. The fuck is a render type? I mean, most attributes are integers, are they? Mm-hmm. The attribute is an array of integers. Wait. The number of elements in the array is returned in n elements. Obviously. Alright. XID. I guess I'm gonna leave that open. Struct glx attributes. I'm gonna create a struct. I don't think a class is necessary. And then we have an XID of the FB config. And my chat just disconnected for some reason. Well, I think I'm gonna first type it out and then get the default values. And then int buffer size, int level, and then a weird bool. Oh, I mean, I just use this double buffer. My heart's a stereo. Da 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 da. Int aux buffers. Whatever that is. Red size does tell me something. Green, blue, alpha. Green, blue, alpha. Then we have depth size for some reason. I guess for depth testing. Stencils. That weird feature. Coon red. AC com red. I don't even know what that is. I've also seen it in the Windows documentation and I have no clue what this does. Sounds funny though. Alpha size. In sample buffers. Int samples. Bit mask. I mean, it's an integer, so int render type. Int drawable type. Pool rentable. I mean, obviously, isn't that the point of? Oh, it's XX, like Twitter. I see. We do love X. Twitter.com. Config caveat. I might create struct config caveat. I mean, it is marked as. I guess I can also put these other render type int and enum struct drawable type. I don't even know where I'm gonna get these values. Render type, drawable type. Transparent type. Transparent type. Transparent type. Damn, didn't know my parents were trans. The fuck is the int transparent index size? No value. Sorry, I misread that. Transparent index, no red value. Right. Yeah, then int transparent green value. Int transparent blue value. Int transparent alpha value. Max p buffer width and max p buffer width, mpx buffer height, zoom, and max p buffer pixels. Okay, I don't really see the reason why would you do that. Sure. XID of corresponding visual ID. Alright, that's all the attributes that are possible. Interesting. Well, let's see the default values. Types of drawable supported. Oh, I see. Window, Pixmap, and bBuffer. The hell is a pBuffer? Seems like it's some really important thing. Okay, we have that. But okay. I wonder if there are more. There are more. Interesting enough. But I mean, this website is old, so what do you expect? Front left buffer? What is a front left buffer? The fuck is that? It's like free. I mean, I understand left and right buffer, like from the sense of uh, what's it called? 3D glasses. But what the hell is front and back left right buffer? I can write some easy code here. Or rather, I can just copy paste this and do this, so I don't have to write it. Stencil buffer. I have never used stencils. They are used for making like fake windows appear in thin air, if I remember correctly. Okay. What are the other types? I would really love the answer to that. The attributes here render type as its value, a mask indicating what type object and can be following settings are supported. RGBA and index. Wow. RGBA. Wait, is it just that? Yeah. I guess I can call it color index to fit it more. The attribute will assets as indicated driver table, which the value of the driver is number and used to create any of the JSON. And the user cannot use to create pixel. Oh, you can also like limit. So you can mix them or limit whatever you want to be drawn on a window or file. Hmm. Hmm. X visual type. I still don't know what transparent type is. Wait, maybe this helps. Hmm. Okay, we have this. GLX none. Hmm. I don't know. Doesn't really help me. Well, let's look at the default values. So we have GLX don't care for the first one. And 0. And 0. And again we have GLX don't care. It's probably false. And then everything until samples is 0. Okay, brother. Oh wait, let me make this easier. Oh shit, I accidentally wrote is 0 equals 0. Because we know that. Render type default is common RGBA. Drawable type default is window. X renderable is GLX don't care. That's gonna be interesting. Wait, does this even work? Hmm. I might have to use fucking stupid ass provided bool value. Oh, it's a macro. Obviously. Visual type. Oh, we have 3 don't cares. I guess I can add here. Double, double. Who doesn't love writing double ping? Oh wait, maybe I should use the right type. Uh, transparent type. Oh, it's none. I didn't read that correctly. And everything else is GLX don't care. Yes. Weirdly enough, for these values. But what about these four? Um, are there any default values for these? No? Hmm. There isn't much documentation about this. Well, time to Google it. Why did it remove my underscores? Hmm. Maybe this will help. If it actually loads, that is. Hmm. Still working. Just checking if I'm actually talking to someone. But I don't know because I have viewers disabled. Because I don't care. Will this shit actually load now? No? Uh, hmm. Oh man. Bro, what the fuck am I supposed to even do? Like, what is the default value of these? Please don't tell me I have to look into the source code. I might have to look into the source code. Jesus Christ, I'm actually looking at the source code. Uh, what function was it for again? I forgot. Uh, fbconfigs. Hmm. Is it this one? Config get. No, this looks not that. Oh, wait. Maybe. Maybe. Hold on. Visual ID. GLX don't care. Maybe I can use this one. I guess that's the default value of that. Oh my god, I cannot fucking imagine, man. This. Strange. Where's the other function? Hmm. It's there, but what's the default value? Also, these functions don't look like they belong. Hmm. Strange. Very strange. Alright, I have a better idea. I'm gonna look for this type. Really? You want me to sign in to look for code? Hold a moment. You're gonna see a black screen. I don't think having my GitHub here logged in because there's nothing really much revealing about my GitHub account except for the fact that I have a lot of projects. Alright, I'm now logged in. Fuck, that's not what I wanted. Okay, we have that. Now, where is the function being defined? I mean, there's gotta be. The fuck? That's weird. Oh, wait, here it is. Um, the fuck is T? Hmm. Oh my god, no way. It is. This driver implemented. Man, what the hell? I'm just looking at default value for a fucking attribute. Okay, I have a better idea. I'm gonna look for this one. I mean, it's gotta have. Hmm. Doesn't really help. Only thing I see is in this one. Or the return value is that. Attribute. Alright, where is this getting used? I guess in this file. Oh, this looks like a POSIX function. But this does not really help. Hmm. Oh, man. How am I supposed to know what this means? Okay, I'm gonna just guess it's don't care because ironically I don't care. I don't care anymore. Okay, what's that? Hmm. Now what? Oh yeah, obviously it is. Hmm. Choose FB config. So what's the screen and that? Guess I can copy that. Hmm. I'm gonna name it the same way, even though I could have actually just overloaded. Hmm. Enumerator value evaluates to this, which cannot be narrowed down to int. Oh, because it's the unsigned integer. Oh, what the hell? You really want me to cast it? I mean, technically, it's. Hmm. Ah, God damn it. Why is it gonna be so complicated? I have a better idea. Gigs don't care unsigned. We do a static cast, unsigned in, no, int. Don't cares. Okay. What is the your fucking malfunction? Oh, it's not. You actually want to know. Use this. Okay. God damn, what a function name. It's a pretty long function. Unit boys basically works the same as the first one. So I can copy this, but now I create the array. Guess I can have it on my other screen. Choose fb config. Ah, yes, I love my Facebook. Huh? Oh, wait, I'm stupid. That's already an array. So I assume I have to specify how many. Oh, interesting. The list is terminated with none. Fascinating. So basically last value has to be none. Alright, let's do this. We have buffer size, which we can do this. Level, and we have double buffer. Man, I didn't know that fucking booleans can have a third value. Who the fuck decided on that? Mhm. Was it this one? No. Red size, red sun, red sun over paradise. Da 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 Man, I could have actually listened to the music, but I don't think that would be necessary. So someone requests it. Green RGB. And blue da ba dee ba da da ba da ba dee da ba da 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 ba da dee da ba da da ba dee ba da da dee da ba da da ba dee ba da da. Sample buffers. Samples. Like the run from the ground. I wonder what happened. Oh, does it? Oh, yeah, obviously it fucking cries. Saying, ooh, it's not an integer. Product in cries, it is an integer. I define it to be an integer. I still don't understand the point of defining the type of an enumerator. Like, yeah, you can define, I guess, its size. But then you cannot use it for what it's made for. And sometimes I don't really understand. and another static cast that is, in my opinion, unnecessary because the thing is already an integer. But hey, that's what the program wants. Because it doesn't know that it's an integer. No, it does totally don't know that it's an integer. Transparent index value. I don't even fucking know what this does. But I'm adding it. Because maybe I will need it. Probably don't. I really want to look what that fucking does even. Maybe it says in the documentation. I'm just stupid. It's fucking blue. I love the color blue. Like double D, double die. I fucking. I don't know why, but in my head I have this one image of SpongeBob screaming at Squidward from the movie. I somewhat had that image in my head. I don't know why. Wonder what that other thing is. It was like something along the line of SGIX. The fuck does that do? Well, anyways, I'm getting slowly to the end. Extensions. And finally, none. Holy shit. We have 64 elements. No, 65 even. I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 15, 16, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 6, 27, 28, 29, 2010, 20, 22 properties assigned. Jesus Christ. I don't know if I'm ever gonna use this, but it's a feature. And you cannot say no. Let's see, what's the next thing on the agenda? Yeah, we have to get the value of a GLX attribute from the organic use get fb config succeeds and it returns success, and the value for the specified attribute is returned in value, otherwise it returns one of the following errors. Interesting. I guess I do that. Config gl get fb config attribute. I'm actually gonna write it out, unlike these motherfuckers. config. Wait, does it want a pointer? No, wants the object. It wants a copy. Damn, it wants a copy. Who would have thought? Int and value. I guess I can make this const. Jesus Christ. To be honest, this still takes the cake. The fucking atoms that X11 provides. I don't even know how to make this more beautiful. I guess it's already beautiful enough. Display gl get this. If you're already auto-completing the fucking name, you can also auto-complete the parameters as well. Mr. Klang. Ugh. Mhm. Okay. Okay, I just... No, I did not write. Wow, who would have thought? glx get config attribute. Well, okay, you're auto-filling that. That's fucking annoying, though, in my opinion. Wait, there's literally... Oh, there is literally a value called success, and it's 0. Oh, Jesus Christ, why is it 0 and not 1? Oh, probably because of like how return values, exit values of a program, clean exit is 0. I guess that makes that. Hmm. Oh my god, do I want now to implement everything else? Like create function for each single attribute. I think I'm gonna leave that to future me. Yeah, 100% future me. A GLOC has an associate X visual only if the data type attribute has the window bit set to retrieve the associate visual call. Config is available in associate. Otherwise, its null is returned. Use X3 to free the data returned. Oh god, why do you want to fucking Man, how the fuck am I gonna store this? I don't even have fucking clue how to store this. I might as well make a um I create a class that calls x3 at the end. Which I don't know, man. Also, what is this config type? I want to actually know. What is its type? Oh, it is already a pointer to something. Huh. Wow. What a nice pointer. I'm gonna point my fucking dick at you. Okay, how the fuck am I gonna free this? Like, It's not like I can use the standard free function. It's using x. What is even x3? Um, no way, bro. Oh god. Oh my god, that was almost. Jesus fucking Christ. I almost looked up porn up. You have to be specific, bro. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna add this. Oh my god, what the hell, man? We're gonna go on Stack Overflow. Uh, mm, uh, doesn't really help me say what. Wait, let me look the dogs, not the ticks. Oh, should definitely mention it somewhere. X3. The X-ray function is a general purpose X-ray routine of research specified. We must use it to figure it out. Oh, it has to be from. I see, okay. Hmm. I might have to create a wrapper that calls X3. Well, one thing learned, don't fucking type in X3 and fucking Google search. You better also mention that you're looking for X11 and not. Man, that almost killed me there. Uh, mm, I guess I'm gonna create a type that's called X pointer, which gets a value and it calls X3 at the end. Brother, X pointer. Brother, that also already sounds really sexual as fuck. Why does this fucking system named after X? I guess. We have reference to and include the whole boat. Hmm. But I think looking at the time and hearing my stomach, I think when it comes to streaming, I'm done for today. So, I guess I'll see you tomorrow when I start streaming again, probably the same time, somewhere. We'll see. Goodbye.